Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maida and you're watching Maida Pours. Thank you so much for joining me today. If it's your first time here, you are very welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, well, welcome back, friend. So good to see you again. So I do have a lot of extreme sheen today, and that is partly because I got all these extreme sheens a while back ago, and I have the attention span of a small child sometimes when it comes to pouring techniques, and I've finally kind of circled back around to this one. So I'm using up these paints that I've had on my shelf for a while. And I love all of these colors. This one is not an extreme sheen. This is a Deco Art Dazzling Metallic in Berry. And then the rest are all extreme sheen. We have Amethyst, Sky Blue Topaz, Lavender Frost. This is a mixture combo, mostly aquamarine, a little bit of this teal topaz, which is a folk art metallic, and then we got silver. So how I mix my metallics for this kind of pour is I do 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol. I do a healthy dollop of Liquitex pouring medium, and then just a smidge of water. So these are thin paints, but they do still leave a trace when you trail them in the cup. Hopefully you can see that. I'm trying to think of. So these are all about the same consistency, as close as I could get, leaving like a light trail. Now the dumping color, or the pour over color, now this is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic Black. This is much, much, much thinner. That is the key to success in this type of pour, I feel, is really getting that pour over color thin enough for this technique to really kind of explode with cells, so to speak. So I have a detailed video on how I mix for this kind of pour. You can find it here, I'll link it, if you're interested in like a step-by-step tutorial for how to mix paints for this kind of pour. But for now, I'm gonna get my canvas out and we are gonna get to pouring. Let's go. Okay, so I've got my canvas out here. This is an 18 by 24 inch Artist Loft canvas, Artist Level 2 canvas, actually. Nice solid size, I would say. I enjoy the size. And the other important tool for a pour like this is your torch, because you really are gonna have to pop bubbles, and also it helps open up the cells. So highly recommend a blowtorch, or I guess a heat gun, but I've never used a heat gun, so I'm not sure how they kind of stand up to each other. So I'm going to start, instead of the center of this piece, I am going to start on the side. I'm going to start with my aquamarine kind of teal topaz combo, or a healthy dollop there. Come in with a little bit of silver. I'm going to come in with some amethyst. Gonna come in with some sky blue topaz, lavender frost, and then I'm gonna take the berry and I'm gonna drag it across that way. And I'm going to do a little bit of silver. Also drag across that way. Some teal, amethyst, sky blue topaz, lavender frost. I'm going to finish it off with just a little bit more of the berry. So I'm going to start with my dump color. I'm going to come right over here in the center, and I'm just dumping it out. Dumping it out. I'm going to use most of this cup, maybe not quite all. Now we swirl. So I'm going to try to kind of pull this black. It's much thinner, see, and I am not torching. I got over those corners, and now I'm gonna let it slide down this side Get it over this corner first, and then we're coming over this corner. So I'm gonna take that extra that I do still have in my cup, put it over here to help that flow over. And we're gonna flow over that last corner. The cells do start popping up right away if you've mixed your paints correctly. But that's why I haven't torched yet, because I want to get it fully stretched out before I really encourage all the cells to pop up. As you can see, they're already popping up there. I love the color combo. Do you see all of the different intricate kind of color combos that are happening in there? Do you see? Can you see on the camera? How beautiful. Mixed with, I mean, the berry, everything mixed together beautifully. It's all just gorgeous. I love it. Couldn't be happier with how this came out. And it's an absolute cell explosion, which, you know, is always just fun to see. At least for me, I love it. And the blending of these cells is absolutely phenomenal. It reminds me of dragon scales quite a bit. That's what these paintings always sort of remind me of. It reminds me of the eye of the dragon right here. And that's actually like, I see the dragon eye, I see the dragon in there. I don't know, can you guys see the dragon? It's a beautiful dragon. I love my dragon. So, oh, look down in here. Oh, look at these. Oh, it's so pretty. So stay tuned for those dried results, because sometimes, I don't know, you never know, this beautiful dragon eye might just disappear on me. I don't know. We'll see. So stay tuned for those dried results. We'll be right back. All right, here we are, all dry. This took a few days to dry. It was definitely, you know, took a long time to dry, and whew, tragedy struck, guys. Tragedy struck while this piece was drying. A small gnat decided to fly into my paints, and when I tried to pull him out, he left a big gaping hole. Maybe it was a she, I don't know. I should not assume anything about that gnat. But anyway, I let it dry, and I actually tried to patch it up and kind of cover it up, and I'm happy. I'm pleased with how, I'm not going to show you exactly where it is. If you spot it, you let me know. But I did pass over where I had to touch up a gnat ruined piece, but thank goodness I did touch it up, because I still love this piece. Look at these beautiful cells in here. So gorgeous. I love all of the different colors and just how they all flow and blend together. I just love this piece. It still reminds me very much of a dragon's eye, and these remind me of dragon scales, and I just love it. I plan on hanging it in my room, and I'm excited. It still has not been varnished yet, of course, but it's still very, do you see my dragon? Do you see my dragon eye in there? Anyway, and it's still very shimmery though, even without being varnished, because of all the metallics I used. And yeah, and I'm also proud of myself for persevering through that gnat and salvaging a beautiful painting that I personally adore. So I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments. I think this is my favorite part right over here. Oh, I love this part, it's so pretty. And yes, there's my eye. is like the face, or the side of the face. I can just see it. I can just see my dragon. Anyway, please let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed watching. Consider subscribing if you enjoy watching acrylic paint pouring videos, because that's what I do here. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.